Alright guys, so today we have the first what's in the box type video for you. We're going to be reviewing some parts and unboxing some stuff when we get stuff for the track car and showing you what you get, and should be some good videos. Today we've got an engine oil block adapter for our SR20 from Tomei, N2 oil block. This eliminates the stock oil filter housing and allows you to run a remote oil filter and an oil cooler setup. And with what we're planning on doing with time attack type racing and stuff of that nature, long stints with high horsepower, you're going to need to keep that engine oil cool, so this should come in handy pretty well. The first thing right off the bat, this box is really nice quality. It's not your standard little chintzy cardboard box you'd get from, let's say, Walmart type stuff. This is a really nice box. As you can see, Tomei Powered. So let's get into it. Alright, first thing we got some really nice quality stickers from Tomei, the engine specialist. 2 of those. Let's see, we got some instructions here. Installation manual, N2 oil block for SR20. They do come in Japanese and in English, so it's a pretty straightforward install. I mean, it's 4 bolts to take the stock one off and 4 bolts to put this one back on. So it should be pretty easy, but if you need to, check these out. These look like these will be coming in handy. Let's see what we have here. We've got some fittings and new hardware and O-rings. Let's see if I can get this open here. Alrighty. So here, I'm not going to open all this stuff because it's not going on the car yet. So, I mean, you get the gist of it. You got 4 bolts, 4 washers, 2 big washers, some O-rings, and looks like a plug. I guess that's probably for like an oil temp sensor or oil pressure sensor. If you're not using it, you can plug it with that set screw. And then we've got 2 of these really nice quality looking AN fittings. This is what your lines would be going to, that would feed to your oil filter or your oil cooler. It's a really nice looking fitting. I believe these are -10 AN fittings. 2 of those. Let's double check, see if they are -10. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing and then have you go buy lines and not have to buy adapters. Yep, number 10. So you got number 10, large washer, small washer, 1/8 inch tapered screw plug. Yep, everything's in there. And now the glory of it. This is packaged really nicely. And it's a hunk of aluminum, so it shouldn't get damaged regardless, but they put a whole bunch of this bubble wrap on here for you. So there it is. Let's see, it says Tomei. And you would put, there's these little grommet O-rings that go back here to seal against the block. Obviously there's your ports for your pressure sensor, your temperature sensor for your oil, and this is where your lines would come out. So let's see here. So this thread in like so, and then the other one would go in here, then your AN line would come on here. That's going to be a pretty solid way of running an oil system. For me, I'm not a big fan of the sandwich plates, mainly because that's another point where they can leak out of, and a lot of times you got to go hunting around for a different oil filter that's going to fit one if you're buying a universal sandwich plate, and yada yada yada. But overall, it seems like a really good quality kit. It's not overly expensive either. A lot of people think when you get Tomei type stuff, it's going to be $400,000 for something simple, but I think I paid right around $100 for this, brand new. So I mean, it's not terrible, and it's going to come in really handy and be a really trick way of running our oil system. So happy with it. When we get our lines and our oil cooler and our relocation housing, I'll be sure to make a video of that, and when we put it all in the car this winter, I should be showing you guys how to do that. So stay tuned. Thanks.